What's good, bitches? We're back up in this thing. Before I get into anything, remember, subscribe to the goddamn channel. Content is king. We're trying to get out more videos to you guys as much as possible. I'm trying to do at least maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. 1 at a minimum. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, subscribe, show the support. Shout out to the 3 subscribers that are subscribed. Appreciate y'all. Definitely gonna do something special once we hit like 10 subscribers or something, you know what I mean? Probably put like a throwback or something.
Probably start the show. See, everything you heard before was probably a warm-up. I got thousands of songs we can do. I could be here till 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. Don't give a fuck. Just like, you know, like crazy. So that real hip-hop is over.
Liquor got a lady, liquor got a baby looking shitty, yes, a lady wide. Liquor got a baby, liquor got a lady looking shitty, yeah. Liquor got a baby, liquor got a lady looking shitty, yes, and baby wide.
Now, let's get straight into this. Cut the bullshit, cut me rambling off and blah, blah, blah. We're gonna get into the new TDE release. J-Rock, the OG member of TDE, he's coming out with the new album. We're here to talk about it. Without further ado, this is the J-Rock Redemption Album Conversation. Of course, before I get into anything, get my notes. I forget. The last project that J-Rock put out was 90059. This thing came out in 2015. Since then, he's had a life-threatening motorbike accident. I don't know if you guys checked on his Instagram, but he posted about it too. Pretty recent. This album is the redemption from that incident, as well as some of the other J-Rock falls and stumbles that have happened throughout the years. The label changed with Warner and his album being shelved. TDE had to basically learn the business through J-Rock, and a lot of people don't know that, nor do they give J-Rock the credit for being one of the founding members of TDE, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. My personal favorites from J-Rock, my favorite is Follow Me Home. That's just some straight West Coast, straight gritty, straight raw raps. That's as gritty as you're gonna get with J-Rock, and I personally love that rawness. My second favorite is 90059. 90059 was more low-key, still some bangers on there. Definitely my favorite is Follow Me Home. So going into this album, what I'm looking to listen to is some straight gritty, raw West Coast raps. That's what I want to hear from J-Rock. I want to hear him sound like a fucking pit bull on a beat, as well as getting some bangers from the album. That's what I'm looking to get out of this album when I'm going into it. First impressions, when I first listened to it, I fucked with the first third of the album and the last third of the album. So I liked a lot of the songs. It was just that middle section when it went from the club bangers to like personal tracks. That switch up, it kind of fucked me up at first, and I was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. And the album felt a lot longer than it actually was when I first listened to it, which also kind of threw me off. After a few listens of listening to it, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listens to it, that middle section fucking grew on me way more. To be honest, after a few listens, I really like this album. A lot. Something that I can play through multiple times and not have to skip any tracks. I don't know what it was, but this album really fucking grew on me the more I listened to it. Best way I can put it, bumps in the whip. Shout out to Dead End Hip Hop and FIFO. Now we'll get into the production. The production was consistent overall for the most part. We got new trap sounds, some modern but not over the top tracks, with tracks like Rotation 112, King's Dead, even Win. We got some nighttime vibe tracks, some still low-key trap slaps with Knock It Off, Tap Out, and Troopers. We got some straight West Coast shit, some gritty West Coast shit with the bloodiest bitch clean on the bloodiest, ES Tales, and Redemption. All of them mostly high energy tracks, and I think the energy was kept throughout the whole album as far as the production goes, so really added to it. So I really like that part of it. I like the production, very well done. The lyrics and the content, we got a mix of lyrics and content, but it all centered around J-Rock's life, which was the one constant throughout all of the content. Some tracks talking about J-Rock's redemption from him being broke, being in the projects. Tracks like ES Tales and Broke. Some tracks talking about his redemption from his label situation, like on The Bloodiest and Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Some tracks talking about his redemption from his motorbike accident, like on the title track Redemption. The rest he's mostly talking about were J-Rock's from and hood content. My favorites are personally when he's breaking it down, when he's being personal and J-Rock's breaking down his personal situations, but I also like when he touches on the hood content because he breaks it down as well. He gives you a really vivid picture. The features include Jeremih, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, SZA, another label mate. Very tight-knit features. I think all the features were done well. They were all done purposefully. They were all done with a purpose. They were all very well done. Kendrick Lamar and J-Rock are going back and forth on Wow Freestyle. That shit goes. That's like some Bad Meets Evil Part 2. If no one knows, they used to do like No Sleep Till NYC and shit like that. So do your homework. They used to go back and forth on tracks. They're like one of the OG members of TDE. So when I hear them on a track together, you can hear that cohesion. You can hear that they play off like just, they're used to that shit. That shit is light work to them. The J. Cole feature, I really like. The J-Rock's talking about his personal situation, like I said, the label situation. But J. Cole's also touching on like mental health and addiction, consistent to what he was talking about on his album KOD. Even the Jeremih feature on Tap Out, I liked. I was not expecting to like that fucking track. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, this is a throwaway. But for some reason it worked. My favorite tracks off this, The Bloodiest was a fire track. ES Tales, a hood classic. Dad, love this shit. Like a pitbull was gonna come out of nowhere and come bite my ass, and I was gonna get hit with a 40 ounce of liquor, and I was gonna go rob some shit. Like that's what that track made me feel. Out of Sight, Out of Mind, that track really grew on me the more I listened to it. Wild Freestyle, obviously, like I said, J-Rock and Kendrick Lamar going back and forth, trading bar for bar. The flow was nasty on that motherfucker. Redemption, a very smooth West Coast track. I think Terrace Martin did some production on that one. And then Win is one of the best closers on the album to date. Win. Fuck everything else. Win. Fire. My least favorite tracks, for what it's worth, I did not like that track. It was a weird switch up from The Bloodiest to that track. If it was deeper in the track listing, I maybe would have liked it, but just because of the placement of where it was, it threw me off. So not one of my favorite tracks. Tap Out, like I said, I like the Jeremih feature, but it's still not one of my favorites. I'm not here to listen to J-Rock do club bangers. So overall, honestly, I like this album. And when I say I really like this album, I mean I really like this album. Like I've been playing this shit on replay since it's been out, and I have not got tired of it. I really fuck with this album. Very high replay value for me. The production was done well. The content was there, and the features all killed it. Overall, the album slaps. I recommend this honestly for like workouts or like late night trips or something like that. I personally listen to it when I'm at the gym. That's when I'm in the mood for some hard shit. I'm like, yeah, put on this J-Rock and let's go. Honestly, shout outs to the TDE camp for putting out another solid ass album. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the goddamn channel. Out here bringing music and reviews and content. So subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow us on the social medias, Esteban Xound on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you want to follow the label Sound Movement Entertainment, that is going to be on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow the website www.soundmovement.com. Day by day, we're out here. Peace.
Liquor got a lady, liquor got a baby looking shitty as a lady wife. Liquor got a baby, liquor got a lady looking shitty, yeah. Liquor got a baby, liquor got a lady looking shitty as a baby wife.
What's good? Yo, I swear I'm gonna do something with this hair. I don't know what the fuck yet, but I'm gonna do something with this hair. I'm gonna do something with it. Just trust the process. And some tracks talking about his redemption from... Catch yourself, hold up, you got... Some tracks talking about his redemption. Oh shit, goddamn. What...